Hey YouTube, I'm here to talk about Taylor Swift's new video called Me with Brandon, I think his name. Hold on, what is his name? Let me look it up. His name is Brendan Urick. No, Brendan Urie from Panic at the Disco. You know I never do a Taylor Swift video. Um, but here's the thing. I didn't want no k.michelle smoke. I was gonna make a full video about k.michelle being drunk, and she got on stage and said she's the best MFN country singer out now, or female country singer out now. Um, I don't know if she was drunk. I don't know what was going on, but she said she's a black girl that she can make. Basically, she can make country music too. I guess Lil Nas inspired everybody with Old Town Road being kicked off of the country charts. I did earlier video, is country music racist? But here's the thing, I like country music. I like all genres, and I have to say that because I'm black. I want to be understood that we're not all monolith. We like different things. I like rock, pop, R&B, soul, reggaeton, dance hall. I mean, Spanish language music, especially when they mix it and fuse it with other styles. I have to say that it's weird, but I definitely want to cover the bases. I don't want it to be like I want to cloud off of Taylor Swift's 33 million views in less than a day. I would like to get some views off of that, but really, this video was about k.michelle. Well, I wanted to talk about, her, how she kind of carried herself, actually speaking of country music, saying that she had Chris Stapleton and different people that had her back and support her. I've heard some of k.michelle's kind of country tracks. I kind of like Kiki Wyatt. She did a song, I think it was called Red Wine. That was really country, and even though Kiki Wyatt has a big voice, she still kind of fit the role, the country sound. The thing about it is, if you say you're the best singer out in Nashville right now, here's the thing: country music is its own thing, it's its own kind of craft, just like R&B, just like pop, just like jazz. The work that goes into each genre is no different from the other. So that's like Jordan dominating basketball. When he went to baseball, he didn't make any kind of splash, even though he was Michael Jordan. The thing about it is, my thing is always respectful. I might be disrespectful at times, but mostly I'm respectful, so forgive me. k.michelle has a good voice. I loved her. I started to like her when she did this song and video called How Many Times, because I saw her play the piano, and I thought she was really talented, more than she was actually showing or exposing with her voice. I'm sure she can sing country music if she wants to. She's already made a declaration last year that she was going to do a country album or do country music, and she can do that, but there has to be a respect level that's given to people that actually do it. Um, Not all country singers can't sing. I mean, that's what it sounded like she was inferring. But when you think about it, she said she was the next Taylor Swift. That's why I'm kind of shifting gears to the Taylor Swift new video called Me. But before I get on that, I still want to kind of cover a little bit more about the k.michelle kind of debacle that happened. And I respect her as an artist. However, there's ways to do it. Carrie Underwood can sing, she can blow. You can't tell Carrie Underwood that you're going to outsing her in country, because you can't. You're not going to be there yet. She might be able to accomplish one song, but really, I've heard k.michelle's country songs. I still feel like she's she's so soulful that it just comes through, and it still sounds like it's a soul singer singing a song versus singing country. Country has a twang to it. It has a style to it. It has an understated vocal that kind of is more of a storytelling type of genre of music. Now, you do have people like in the past, like Winona could sing like a black girl. You know, if you want to really go against somebody, go against Winona. That's somebody that will really show some kind of rivalry if you wanted to do it, because she found a way to do country music soulfully, in a way where she was you know, considered an all-around singer where she could sing anything. I mean, she had riffs and runs, and she had a very soulful kind of Bonnie Raitt-ish type of voice for country in the late 80s and 90s. But even then, there was work to be done. These songs have to be perfected and great. Taylor Swift is a great writer. You might not say she's the best singer, but her whole packaging and what she puts together, I think that she gives her money's worth, or the audience or the people that consume her get their money's worth. Now, she is like super famous for the talent that she brings, but you know, everybody has their time. Everybody has their time to shine. As far as the K.Michelle thing, I'm sure K.Michelle could take over country, but not when you say, you know, you call, you know, the white female singers of country MFers. That's gonna hurt your type of connects that you were getting. You know, it's gonna be people making calls to shy away from K.Michelle, but I think K.Michelle can do it. But I thought she was going for the more Aretha Franklin, soulful Gladys Knight, Patti LaBelle, and those are the OG legends. What would they have done? K.Michelle still has to carry herself in a way that is respectable to her genre, that she actually stands by. If she wants to jump into country, she still has to show that respect for country. It's like one of the people saying that, oh well, you see Denzel Washington act, and you off the street and you're like, oh, I can act better than Denzel Washington. No, you can't. You just got to learn the craft. There's levels to it. And K. Michelle is talented. She can sing, she can write, she can play piano, she can play guitar, and what other instruments that she can play. But there's a class level that she can add to it. Look at Michelle Obama. If Michelle Obama's around, you would not be saying that, even if you was drunk. So let's not disrespect the audience of country by just kind of putting it out there that you're the best singer, because you probably are. I mean, that's probably not a lie overall singer, because black soul singers are considered the best singers, just period. All the greatest female pop singers, R&B singers have been black. You have Blue Eyed Soul, you do, you really do, but they haven't reached the apex of what is considered soul and R&B in this country, you know. However, when if Mariah Carey tried to do a country album, I'm sure she could pull it off. You know, she could get all the writers of country, all the arrangers of country, because you got to arrange the vocals differently. It's not that one is just so much better than the other. It's just a certain style, a certain breakdown of the vocals. But you know, I believe I'm for K. Michelle doing country music, but I'm for her respecting any genre. If she wants to do polka music, if she wants to do jazz, I'm with her respecting the genre and the people that came before and the people that are present in the community. Um, Taylor Swift's new video, I have to get into that and tie that in, is because of the whole, you know, statement that K. Michelle made saying that she's the next Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is more of an industry now at this point. You know, she done got 33 million views in less than 24 hours. So I think that it's her name, her brand that she's built, that controversy has built for her, just like TLC, you know, when Lisa Left Eye burned down the house, or there was issues with T-Boz's sickle cell, or Chili had issues with Usher. These things exploded TLC. But you know what? Actually, the Usher thing came much later. But there was enough controversy to keep the boat, swimming down, going down shore. But when you think about it, the Taylor Swift video "Me" has a lot of similarities to "Blank Space." One of her songs that she did. Um, it's kind of similar where it's like her and then she molds into different parts of the set. Different people come around her, different instances, scenarios. This video is very bright. It's like Easter. I would have thought she would have released it on Easter, but as far as just the happiness and the joy of the type of song that she offers, it's not one of my favorite. I like a I like Taylor Swift's country. When I first discovered her, it was love song. It was something about that writing that I noticed. I'm a writer, so I'm gonna plug my book in a minute, but let's talk about Taylor. All right, so I really liked her love song or love story. Love story. Yeah, that was Love Story, I believe. All right, that song made me look at her like, who is this? Because I like Shania Twain. I actually love Shania Twain. I love Winona. That's why I brought her up earlier. Who else? It's not too many male country artists I like because they don't give me the vocals and sing. I need somebody that got that bluegrass voice. But Chris Stapleton, I like his voice because he can actually sing. I want him to be. I want you to be able to do country, bluegrass, soul, have that growl in your voice and all of that. But Taylor Swift doesn't have any of that. She vocally, it's kind of just bland, but it's the whole packaging. At this point, she's doing pop music. She's not doing country. I believe that she kind of borrowed from, well, not kind of, a lot borrowed from Katy Perry's pop palette. And when she started getting all these number ones back to back, having all this pop music, collaborating with all these different artists, it looked very Katy Perry, but Katy Perry then dyes her hair blonde and kind of it didn't work for Katy Perry like it did for Taylor Swift. I mean, nobody kind of noticed the sound that it was like Katy Perry's, it was her earlier albums, her earlier work that it sounded just like Katy Perry's music, and the videos were like more of a bent style videos, like Katy Perry videos. The color, the attitude, the feeling, the little ad libs that Katy would do, they would be a lot in Taylor Swift's music. And she, as a pop singer, she sounds like Avril Lavigne. I mean, she really does, as a pop singer, sound like Avril Lavigne. But I don't know if Avril Lavigne would be okay with that because Avril Lavigne is, she's supposed to be a rock chick, and alternative rock or whatever music that she does. But then you let me know what you think. I mean, the Taylor Swift video is kind of like something she's done before. It's kind of Katy Perry-ish as well. Um, I don't know. This pop thing is working for her, but I believe still her more meaningful lyrics and her more meaningful music is through country, like her doing pure country, like Mean. She got a standing ovation. That's one of my favorite things I saw from her as a live performance on the Grammys, I believe. I guess it was a callback to Kanye West, and she does do like things that rappers do. Like she be getting in beefs, and she'll write a song about it. She'll break up with somebody, write a song about it. But a lot of people like that about her. But that's the thing about her. Her pen is probably superior than most. I mean, she can write a damn song. You don't have to like country to know that she can write a good melody. She can write a good hook, and she's consistent. But she can put the lyrics in there perfectly to match up with her life or somebody else's life, and people like that about her. The downplaying of Taylor Swift, even though she's had all this success, is funny because This is her time. This is her, you know, I mean, if she sold, like she was selling at one point when she first came out, I mean, she's won 2 album of the years. I mean, that means that she makes good music. I mean, all the album of the years I know, Miss Education of Lauryn Hill, Alanis Morissette, Jagged Little Pill, Michael Jackson Thriller. I mean, you got to really look at that. She won 2 album of the years. Beyonce has been trying to get an album of the year, but she hasn't been able to accomplish that. And there's a lot of big artists and legends that never had album of the year that should have had album of the year. But she accomplished those things not because of her record sales, not because she's a cute white girl. She had a accomplished album, an album full of hits, an album full of consistent sounds, and a lot of fusion with other genres that she was not scared to take. Country wanted to keep her in that box, but she decided to go out of that box. However, um, like Carrie Underwood, for example, is country. Um, I wouldn't want Carrie Underwood to make an R&B pop album, but she could, and she could prove me wrong. But I think most of her success is because she's consistent within country. I would say it's contemporary country. It's not like Dolly Parton, 9 to 5, or things that like I Will Always Love You type from Dolly Parton or Jolene. It's more contemporary, you know, what things are happening in the world today, attitudes of the world today. Um, there's a lot of consistency. So if you take Taylor Swift, you take Carrie Underwood. Sorry, I'm hungry. I'm sorry. If you take Carrie Underwood and Taylor Swift, they're both blonde. They're both cute. Um, there's differences. The Taylor Swift side is more creative in writing, putting songs together. Videos are more elaborate. She has more reach worldwide. But then you have Carrie Underwood. She is very consistent vocally. She sings strong country contemporary. She doesn't stray too far away from that. And when she does, it's accepted because her heart is in country. But I don't think Taylor Hart was in country all along. I think she always wanted to be a pop star. And I hate to say this, but I really think that she might initially wanted to be friends with Katy Perry, and they got into some beef about dancers. But why does a country artist care about what dancer that she gets? Why would she take a dancer from Katy Perry, and why would Katy Perry care? Um, it's weird. It's not like they're dancing type of artists. It's not like they're Janet Jackson. So I don't know how that broke into this war and this beef that created hit songs for Taylor, not so much Katy Perry. But it did fuel Katy Perry into other opportunities like American Idol getting 25 million for a season. You know, that's insane. You know, Lionel Richie gets 7. That's crazy. But that's the way it goes in Hollywood, and who's hot is based off of not most likely the talent. And I would say that about Taylor Swift, not that she's just the most talented chick out there, um, but I think she works hard and I think she observes. I think she's good at taking things and accepting them into her music freely without fight versus, you know, being hesitant and maybe it'll flop or maybe it'll work. She puts, like even her single right now, Me, with Panic at the Disco, the lead singer for that. I think that that's a fusion as well. You know, they Panic at the Disco makes rock music, you know, and they're coming to the lead singer is coming to her world of pop. So now she's a pop star. So he's molding to whatever she wants. He don't look like a rock singer. You know what I'm saying? He looks like he is a part of her video or her entourage or her significant other. Um, dang, this was a lot to avoid the smoke of k.michelle. I don't want the smoke of k.michelle because k.michelle will cuss you out, and she probably stab you. So I don't want to mess with her. I hope I respected her enough in this video. but maybe I didn't. Hopefully I did, but I think you'll be the judge of if Taylor Swift has it or she can keep going with the success, having a million or more plus albums sold every time she drops an album. Um, this is a it's almost like she went backwards after Reputation, because Reputation was like the bad girl Taylor, you know, the diss Taylor and all of that. But now I think she's come to a different type of avenue in her career where she kind of has to go back to what people liked about her in the first place. And I think her next step, she'll probably go back to country too, or have a more fusion of country in her future albums. I'm sure some of her fans want her to go back to that as well. But you know, you let me know. I have a book coming out called The Brown Paper Bag Boys and the Colorism Experiment. You'll be able to find out about that soon. You can check my handles: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter on the link below. I'm gonna leave a link to Taylor Swift's video as well. Now, as far as my current book, it's called Scared of the Light by Darrell Harper, The Dream Memoirs of Russell Banks. Scare of the Light, The Dream Memoirs of Russell Banks. You can go to scareofthelight.com. I have a series, so think of like a urban Harry Potter. Think of a series of books. I'm writing the third one now. I haven't released the second one, but I will, you know, in the next year, I would say. You'll see 2, 3, hopefully 4, 5, and 6, and 7. I'm going to 7 books. So you let me know how you feel about the K.Michelle country comment, the Taylor Swift's Me video, and also what you feel about just country music accepting other type of artists. Because you know, if you look at my Little Nas video, Old Town Road, I wonder if country was racist by taking it off the country chart. So you could check out that video as well. Please hit subscribe and hit that button. Please like and share and comment. And I'll definitely look forward to what you guys have to say. You let me know. Talk to you later. Peace.